Kugan Cassius here for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at the press conference here for Klitschko Fury, the London one. With me I've got Peter Fury. Well, you told me the other day to expect something, and I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Well, first and foremost, there's only one Tyson Fury that can take that off. You know, so it's what it is, all entertainment.
When you obviously knew about this idea of him coming dressed in as Batman, turning up in a Lamborghini, what was your initial response to that when you found out he was going to do this, Peter?
Listen, Tyson, he's a very funny kid, you know, he makes light of everything, as you know. And I don't know, you know, full credit to him, you know, because it takes a brave man to do that.
And then beating up the Joker, I don't know where to stop.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Listen, he definitely, I think after boxing, Hollywood need to get in touch. What do you think? No, it's what it is. It's what they like to do, and that's it. What can I say about it?
Mentally, what do you think Klitschko is thinking at this present moment in time?
Well, it's quite clear. Klitschko, you heard what he had to say about the training. He's training 4 times a day. He's training harder than what he's ever done before in his whole career. So that gives you an example of where this fight's at. He knows he's in for the hardest fight of his whole career, and he's training for that.
Tyson, I mean, you can pick your quotes from about a million different things Tyson said, but interesting at the end, you know, he said, look, if you're the man to beat me, if you're the better man, I'll accept that and shake your hand over it, which is, you know, the way Tyson is, Peter.
Yeah, look, he's got 110% belief, self-belief in himself that he can beat Vladimir Klitschko. He's training exceptionally hard himself, so it's going to be a very interesting fight, this. And like I said, you know, anything can happen in there. You know, Klitschko hasn't fought anybody like Tyson, because Tyson is coming for it, 100%. He's coming to have a war with him.
Obviously, when asked in the press conference to Klitschko about, you know, how's he going to beat, you know, he asked Jonathan Banks and etc. etc. But these people experience anyway, Peter. You know that more than anyone, and you know they'll have their own plan put in place, and they don't have to reveal that on the table, obviously.
Of course they're not. Look, these press conferences are what they are. A lot of things get said, but they're just words. You know, the main thing is these guys has got to do the fighting, and I believe it's up to them. It's okay for Vladimir and Tyson to swap verbals with each other. That's no problem. But me as a trainer, management, uncle, whatever you want to call me, I see the dangers involved. I know what Vladimir is all about, and I'm taking this fight deadly serious.
You've mentioned it before, Tyson's mentioned before about preparing to dig deep and go into the trenches if you have to for a fight like this. What is Tyson going to have to do to be victorious on 24th of October in Dusseldorf?
Well, I think Tyson's got to deliver a bit of everything. You know, if he's got 10 gears, he needs to use them all. And you know, it's all about preparing Tyson mentally, so as when one thing fails, he can slip straight into another one, and you know, cause Vladimir complete problems. And I believe he will do.
All right, Peter, listen, I've caught up with you a lot over the last couple of weeks, and I appreciate your time, and listen, best of luck with the rest of the camp, and roll on the 24th.
Thank you, Kugan, respect, mate.
Thank you very much.